Did you forget? Did you forget that I don't need you? Did you forget that I don't need you? Hi YouTube. How's everybody doing on this beautiful, 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 vibrant, blessed day? As you can see from the title of this video, it's going to be Stop Killing Us. Fatal violence against the transgender community. Today I wanted to do this video outside to just tell everybody and let everybody know that life is so beautiful. And sometimes we can be going through the most horriblest things that we think is like so bad, but it's always somebody who got it worse than you. And that every day on God's green earth should be taken full advantage of. And if sometimes you get in a depressive mode where you feel like that you can't do anything, you don't want to leave out the bed, you want to be depressed that day, then feel those emotions. I am not pursuing you to always be positive 24/7, because we all got those feelings of anger, sadness, regret, and it's joy, happiness, peace, and to heal others. But I want to start this video off by saying, one life, King of Thrones, I strive. Just strive and do your best with all that you have to do. Stop killing us. Fatal violence against the transgender community. This is going to be in loving memory of one of my trans musical artists who I never really heard of her until her passing. But I wish we could have connected, because she was an artist too, like me, who makes music. And her name was Coco the Doll. And she's no longer here anymore. Malaysia Booker. She's no longer here anymore. Alexis in Puerto Rico, she was harassed before she died. She's no longer here anymore. I want to bring visibility towards my trans community. There's so many times within life that we don't really recognize what be going on. I come on here all the time giving this bright face, giving you, that express away from life. But I go through real situations too. And I go through a lot of transphobic things that really, sometimes make me be like, oh my goodness, like if only they knew how strong that I have to be. I go through harassment comments towards my family who treat me like I'm less than, who makes me feel like, what are you doing? But I want to say on this video that I wish people would just leave everyone alone. Who cares what a person identifies as? That's their business, that's their life. If people learn to mind their world's own business, the place will be a better place. And I also want to say, why can't people let others live their life? If everyone was the same, life would be so boring. Not everybody's going to be like me. Not everybody's going to be like you. That's what makes the world keep going. I was reading this article titled Fatal Violence Against the Transgender and Gender-Expansive Community in 2024. And when I was reading this article, something in me just made me want to just get up and do this video for you. I'm not going to read the whole article, but I'm going to share it in the description box. But I will read a little passage from it. These victims, like all of us, were loving partners, parents, family members, friends, and community members. They worked, went to school, and attended houses of worship. They were real people who did not deserve to have their life taken. And in this article, you see one transgender woman one transgender man, one transgender woman, one transgender man, a transgender man, a transgender woman. And their stories about their lives and how their lives were taken violently. And it's so dangerous to have violent people in your life, and a lot of y'all don't look at the signs. A lot of us in the trans community, we just want to be accepted. We want to use the bathroom that we want to go to. We want to be ourselves. We want people to understand us for who we are. And sometimes you don't even have family who understand you for who you are. But you always have to be that resilient and keep your head up and understand that things are going to get better. I'm going to start reading from the last of it. Kitty Monroe, Nex Benedict, Righteous TK Chevy Hill, Diamond Brigman, Alex Taylor, Franco, and Miraxis Medea, if I'm saying your name right, Melindia. I'm going to share this in a link in the description box. These victims were just like us. And it's so sad. And I've been in so many situations where my life was in jeopardy because of the person that I identify with. And my stories were dismissed, silenced. And in 2024, we're going to be brave, we're going to be safe, and we're all going to come together at one. I truly believe LGBT means life gets better together. Together we are all going to get better. Even if you are not in the LGBTQ plus community, you have to always treat others how you want to be treated. And I know my babies, my team, Bambi, y'all like, oh my goodness, Bambi, you're so emotional today. I am very emotional today because it's so much hatred in the world. And when you have a light, people can be attracted to your light and they want to dim it. And it's so sad looking at this article. Like I'm just standing here like, I understand the pain. And you know, I read articles and stuff like this, and I keep it to myself at times, but I'm like, you know what, it's time that you share about this. Like my team has been telling me, like, you know what, Bambi, start talking about things like this. Make sure that they, you know, their voices are still heard, because you're not going to hear about this every day. So make sure that their voices are still heard within your platform. Try to do your best within your own advantage, and that's just what I'm doing right now. I want to end this video by saying there's a really good hour-long conference addressing violence against the trans and gender-expansive community that I love and that I watch, and I want to share that in the description box too. So if you want to watch that, please watch it. It gives very much insights on decolonizing our mind. Trans men are visible and trans women are visible. Social determinants of health. Forms of interstitial violence. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Housing biases and homeless services for those that are in need of a home. And this whole video, I'm gonna share that in the links in the description box. But that video was so good because there's so many homeless in the LGBT community because you get kicked out and abandoned from your family. And that's why I told you guys, you're probably living a blessing that somebody wants. You never know what a person is going through and how, you know, and that's such much, and that's why I want to use my voice, and I want to help the community. I know what it's like to have to sleep inside of your car just to get away from toxic family members, just to keep, you know, the peace, to stay away, because they're going to come around you and personally attack you because of the way you express yourself. Your light is attracting them and they want to dim it. I've been around it, and so I understand what it's like to be homeless. I understand what it's like to get harassed for being yourself. I understand it. I'm going to share the blog link that I read from with those beautiful trans people. And then I'm going to share that conference, that hour-long conference, in the description box. And I want to end this video by saying, if you have a dream, chase it, believe it, and die trying to succeed it. Because that is what I'm doing. Give me my flowers while I can smell them. And I love you all. For all of the prayers, the protection that you guys give me, all of my babies who go out and go buy my books, who stream my music. I love you so, so, so much. And I'm going to see you later.